So Nityananda is that Adi Guru. He's the original Guru principle. Vaishnavera Adi Raja Ananta Ishvara Nityananda Mahaprabhu Shesha Mahidhar. Nityananda is Ananta Shesh, the supreme controller. He is the maintainer of all the universes. He's the Adiraj. And he's the king of the Vaishnava. He's Vaishnava Adiraj. And Shesha Mahidhar. Some glorification. Here, Vrindavan Das Thakur is explaining the tattva, the identity of his Lord. His Lord is having all these sweet pastimes and he's having childish pastimes with Malini and also with Mother Sachi. He's throwing the sweets across the room, then calling them back, saying he's hungry. Then he tries to grab her feet. She runs away because Mother Sachi knows the identity of Nityananda. So she's not so much just being his mother like Malini. So now he's stepping back, Vrindavan Das Thakur is stepping back. Remember, this Balya, this Nityananda who is in Balya Bhav, Braja Bhav of a young child, he's Ananta Shesh. He's the supreme controller. He's the Adiraj. Vaishnav Adiraj. He's the original king of all the Vaishnavas. Vaishnav means devotee of Vishnu. Vaishnav means a worshipper of Vishnu, a servant of Vishnu. So the original servant of Vishnu is Vishnu himself. That's a good way to do it. Like they say in English, if you want to get something done right, then do it yourself. Now, this principle begins with Krishna. Vishnu wants to serve him, get some service done. Krishna wants some service. So the best way to get the service done is to do it yourself, right? So that principle actually starts with God. There's Krishna, then he says, I need someone to be my asan, I need someone to be my shoes, I need someone to do the service of chata seva, umbrella seva, I need someone to make a place for me to lie down and to move around and to have my lilas. Oh, who can do that? Oh, well, I'll do it. I'll do it myself. So then I expand my Sandini Shakti as Balaram, who expands his Sankarshan and Chaturvyuha and Purushavatars and Shirdaksha Vishnu. So Krishna is serving Krishna. Krishna is serving himself. He began the principle. If you want something done right, then do it yourself. So he's the king says, Vaishnavera Adiraj. Vrindavan Das Thakur is glorifying. Vrindavan Das Thakur, he's Vrindavan Das. Vaishnav Das. Vrindavan Das. He's a servant of the Lord. A servant of his Ishtadevata Nityananda. But his Lord is also a servant. He's a servant of the Lord. Vrindavan Das Thakur is a servant. A surrendered servant of Lord Nityananda, who is Balaram. First expansion of Krishna. The embodiment, personification of Krishna's Sandini Shakti, existence potency. Transcendental existence, or existence in general, whether it's material existence or whether it's spiritual existence. For something to exist, there must be some energy, some field, some energetic field for something to exist. So the energetic field is either Balaram in the spiritual world or his expansions, Ananta Shesh, in the material world. But he himself, this Lord, Nityananda, Lord Balaram, he is a servant of Krishna. Nityananda is a servant of Gauranga. He's Vaishnavera Adiraj. He's the first Adi, first beginning, the first king of all servants. Vaishnavera Adiraj means he's the king of all Vaishnavas, the king of all the servants. So he's a king, but he's a king in the sense that he's the topmost. He's the supreme servitor of the Lord, and showing the ideal example how to serve the Lord. How to serve the Lord with all of one's thoughts, words and deeds and actions. Yadaracharati shreshtas tatadavetarajana. That the Acharya, he teaches by example. He behaves nicely, teaches others to behave nicely. He deals nicely, speaks nicely, serves Krishna nicely, and teaches others the same. Achar, acharya. Prachar, achar. Acharya. So Balaram is the ideal acharya. He's the ideal Vaishnava. Vaishnavera Adiraj. Very beautiful term. that the devotee, Vrindavan Das Thakur, is using to glorify his Lord. What a better way to describe Krishna than saying that he is, what a better phrase to use to describe Krishna than saying he's the greatest devotee of his devotees. Krishna is the greatest devotee of his devotees, a Vaishnavara Adiraj. Because that is the primary quality, the supreme Parama Lakshana, or Parama Gun, Vishesh Gun, the most Parama Vishesh Gun, the most extraordinary transcendental quality of Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Vrindavan Sri Krishna, Madhav, Damodar, Shamsundar, Gopinath, Ganasham, Ganasham Radhe Radhe, Ganasham Radhe Radhe, Nikunja Me Viraje, Ganasham Radhe Radhe, Ganasham Sri Krishna. What is his most extraordinary, Parama Vishesh Gun, most extraordinary quality, which is another distinguishing feature of Vrindavan Krishna from Ramachandra, from Mathuranath, from Dwarkanath, is his quality of Bhaktavatsalya. Bhaktavatsalya. His intense and extreme affection for his devotees. No matter what form those devotees approach him, whether they're pure devotees or Vaishnava Praya, almost Vaishnavas, or Prakrita Vaishnavas, Prakrita Bhaktas, materialistic devotees, or even if they're demons approaching him, even if they're coming to kill him, even if they're disguising themselves as demigods, disguising themselves as Lakshmi Devi, disguising themselves as Datris, as mothers, loving, tender, kind, beneficent mothers, and they're coming to him to poison him and kill him and murder him. He says, "Oh, Putana, you're so sweet. Oh, Putana, you're so dear. You're so kind. You're coming as my mother. I will show my supreme Bhaktavatsalyata. Bhaktavatsalyata, my supreme quality of affection, I will show to you first. Firstly to you. I'm only 6 days old. I've only been in this world for 6 days. And I'm going to show my unlimited Bhaktavatsalya, beginning with you. You're such a high Bhakta. You're such a Param Bhakta. You're such a rustic Vaishnavi. You're coming to kill me. So nice. Oh, very nice of you. Please do." So did he retaliate? Did he have a drop of revenge or retaliation? Hey, this terrorist is coming. This female terrorist is coming. She's the first terrorist. Putin is the first terrorist. She came with some poison bombs. But Krishna, he says, "Oh, you want to kill me? You want to murder me? You want to poison me? How will I reciprocate? I will love you. I will love you so much that I will take you so close to my heart, and I will put you so deep in my heart that I will keep you with me eternally." You're such a great Vaishnava. You're such a great devotee. I don't want to be separated from you, Putin. You're just too loving and too kind and too sweet. You should live with me eternally. So therefore I'll make you my Datri. You will become a nursemaid to help Yashoda in Goloka Vrindavan. Bhaktavatsalya Krishna Bhagavan ki. So this is the mercy of Krishna. You won't find this mercy in Ram or Dwarkadish. You won't find. This is a speciality, Vishesh, Parama Vishesh Gun, an extraordinary special quality of our Krishna, or my Krishna, our Krishna, right? Or my Mamata. So this is this mood that Vrindavan Das Thakur is describing his Nityananda, that he's the greatest of the Vaishnavas, that he's the Vaishnavara Adiraj because he's the best at serving. The Nityananda is the best servant of Chaitanya. And and Chaitanya is the best servant of Nityananda, and the best servant of his devotees. And Krishna, this is the best servant. This is his Vatsalya. This is his love.